Sam, how are you?
I'm well.
It's good to be back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to see everybody, by the way. I just want to let you know that.
So Sam, today we're going to talk about a couple of brand new products, and it takes your comment about our R&D to another level.
Yep.
These are brand new to our coatings lineup.
Okay.
They are forward, like all of our products, we sort of forward and backward integrate them with
Correct.
other coatings, other concrete mortar systems. So here we have two coatings, Deck T for texture and Deck S, and these are intended as the wear surface or the finish coat for horizontal surfaces, on-grade balconies, pathways, catwalks.
So just
here we are.
Over cement, or what is this here?
Over cement. Well, actually, this was really interesting for those of you folks that were here for our last demo. You saw our cementitious waterproofing membrane, Planaseal 288. Well, here's another option to finish the 288 system.
Okay, so that makes sense. We're on a balcony. You put this down. Now, you don't want that drab gray on your balcony. You want to brighten it up a little bit. This is the way to do that.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And, of course, finishing isn't all of our number one skill, so
right.
We have a little bit of some trowel marks in there. So Deck T is a perfect way to obscure some of those irregularities in the finish.
The amount of colors this comes in?
Oh, your choice. We've got tint bases in this, so we can tint it to any color you like.
Okay, so like I could take it to a regular hardware store and get it tinted?
Actually, we'd rather you came to us because
right.
we'll actually pick the right colorants to go
right.
in the product to give you the best exterior durability on those
perfect.
colors.
Perfect, absolutely
okay.
perfect.
So what we've got here, as I said, we've got Planaseal 288, and we've already prepped it with one coat of Deck T, just to demonstrate the fact that it does hide with one coat application. But I always like to suggest two in case we've got holidays, and also give us a uniformity of texture.
All right, so that's what that triangle section is. That's representing the first coat.
Correct.
Now we're going to go second coat on top.
Right.
All right.
So
man.
for that, we're actually going to invite MAPEI up again. We've all met MAPEI from our last demo from California. MAPEI is going to apply this at approximately 100 square feet per gallon. We've got 15 square feet. So he's going to put down about maybe a pint, half a pint.
Got it.
And just show us how smoothly and evenly it actually distributes across the surface here.
Very good. So
Now,
3/8 inch nap roller.
3/8 inch nap roller. You can use it we're using a bucket grid. You can use it out of a tray. Personally, I like to pour a ribbon and then just push it around with a fairly low nap roller.
Right.
If you're going to go with a bucket grid or a tray, I'd recommend stepping up the nap size, maybe 1/2 to 3/4 inch.
Okay. Can I spray it?
You can spray it if you like. And take it. You'll have to take all the filters out of your gun and your pump.
Okay.
To get it onto the
so
surface.
Rolling it is the answer here.
Rolling it is the answer, and it's easy, quick. It's a single component product. It dries really fast. Again, back to our R&D department, they've put this through the ringer.
Yeah.
This actually passes the hot tire pickup test.
What is that?
Meaning you can actually put it on your driveway, cart paths, cycle tracks, things like that. Hot tire pickup has different connotations for different people. Mm-hmm. Hot tires parked on top of the surface, moist hot tires will actually delaminate the product, an unsuitable product.
Okay.
This one won't. What it does do, though, is still you get plasticizer migration, and that's the brown, sticky plasticizers that they incorporate in tires, and that will actually transfer onto this coating, along with any other coating, but this is resistant to hot tire pickup. You can put it on a driveway. I really don't recommend that, though.
Okay.
Simply that we get the twist on the tires,
right.
That also creates
right,
an issue.
when you're turning and stuff.
Yeah.
Like so now, but on a balcony, you're fine with that?
Oh, totally, yeah.
Sidewalks and...
Very resistant to scuff marks, traffic, pulling the deck furniture around, the wrought iron furniture.
Yeah, and in Florida, we just had tornadoes go through, so I had my wife clear out the deck while I was here. So
sure.
I'm sure she was excited about that.
And despite the aggregate, it is actually very comfortable on the bare feet. So, this is actually suitable for decks, balconies.
And it's acrylic?
It is 100% acrylic.
Very good.
So, very flexible, easy to apply, as you see. And that's it. And as I say, I recommend 2 coats typically for an evenness of distribution of the aggregate. But you can get it down in 1 coat quite easily, can't you, LeMay?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I said absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
So this is a different texture that I have on here.
Now we've got a step up in technology a little bit. Now this is an acrylic, a urethane acrylic.
Ah.
So it's
A hybrid.
a hybrid, absolutely. So it does actually have a lot better application or performance characteristics.
Okay.
From the point of view of it incorporates a urethane as well. Now it goes on a lot thinner. It doesn't contain a texture.
Is it a moisture-cured urethane?
It is not. No.
Okay.
It actually it's a polymer.
Okay.
So it just polymerizes. It coalesces in just in the regular atmosphere. It doesn't require moisture to cure over.
Yeah, because that's important, because like places like Florida, there's too much moisture and it kicks off too fast. Places like Arizona, here, other than today, it typically there's no moisture at all in the air and it won't kick off forever.
Exactly
So,
right. Yeah.
All
Now,
right.
can you see how many people are really interested in watching this paint dry?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. You know, I've been in this business long enough to actually really get some enjoyment from watching it dry as well.
It's the little things in life. It really is.
Yeah. But let's talk a little bit more about the product. A urethane acrylic, again, suitable for decks, balconies, walkways. It goes on slab on grade. So if you're concerned about vapor drive from the
from the
grade,
Right.
we've got permeability here so it won't blister and lift off. Once again, withstands the hot tire pickup. So this would actually be quite good in your domestic garage.
Yep.
We're more focused on the commercial properties, so we're looking more at pool decks, shop floors, mechanical rooms, etc. You can even do this on the walls and stairways because of the durability of the coating, the cleanability, and it has a nice even satin sheen to it.
Yeah, very nice.
Now, you can see it is a little bit transparent on the first application. This is about a very thin film application. Goes on at about 400 square feet per gallon.
Wow.
So we're talking about maybe 4 mils, 5 mils wet.
Right.
I do recommend a second coat application here.
May I? So one of the things I learned when I was doing epoxy coatings and dressings was there's a right way and a wrong way to roll with the roller, for those who don't know. This is called the hard side of a roller. I always want to roll towards that side because this side will feather and I won't get the lines or W's on the floor. So when you're rolling, as you're rolling across, I want to roll towards this side. If I flip that around and roll the other way, I wind up with these lines that come across. And so then you wind up having to coat it a second time. So just understanding that by rolling is something as simple as rolling the right way and feathering it out as you go along, you wind up with a better looking job on the end. And when you paint the house for your wife, she doesn't complain about seeing the lines on the wall. You can do it in one coat. So just thought I'd throw that little tidbit out there.
Fantastic. Always good to know. Now, what we're also going to talk about a little bit more about the versatility of the coatings.
Wow.
And using the deck tee, we can also incorporate. This is just a look-alike tile, perhaps, where I've just embedded some tape lines and put two contrasting colors down to make it look like a tile finish. But yes, you can incorporate stencils by using two different colors, even over some of our mortars as well.
Cool.
Top coating, pull the stencils up, and then you've got a ready-to-go tile finish.
Very good.
Here you go. This is.
That's
I'm
it?
not even sure which side of the board is right here.
Right.
I do know that is actually the finish on the Deck S. Very nice gloss finish there. It looks like melamine, but it's not.
And do I need
that's
to-
the Deck S right there.
Do I need to seal that afterwards?
Well, you can because we've also given come up with a clear sealer as well, a clear gloss.
Okay.
But as soon as you start imparting gloss to it, you're actually going to reduce the slip resistance. Now,
Correct.
we don't want people running around on the pool deck, do we? No running, no
Or
diving.
on a balcony, that could be an issue.
Right. So what we want, if we do put a clear on top of that, what we want to do is incorporate a non-slip additive.
Very good.
And here's a good example. And again, in the booth space, we've got these boards out as well. But you can feel in here we've incorporated a silica sand to improve the slip resistance. I've also introduced a little bit of color, maybe give it a bit more of a variegated finish. And then, of course, you can even do the traditional vinyl chip broadcast, and then that's sealed in with the gloss finish as well. So a lot of variations, a lot of flexibility, a lot of versatility with these coatings.
A lot of options.
And drive the point home again. forwards and backwards integrated with so many of our products.
Correct. So this is just another step. It's another product to go ahead and finish off that great work that you've done.
Absolutely, for sure.
Awesome. Anything else?
I think that does it.